Hey, this is Jolly the Jamil again. Okay, I'm gonna try to quickly, probably won't be quick, but try to give you the rundown of this new, soon to come amendment. This is what they want to amend to the Constitution, add to the Constitution. This thing called the Fairness Act. Okay, let me go to where it is. I'm gonna post a link to this thing 110th Congress First Session S.1782 to amend Chapter 1 of Title 9 of the United States Code with respect to arbitration. Basically, what that is, they want to add this new bill that will slowly but surely erase freedom of speech through the new, not really the news, but through, news, radio, free radio, internet, so on and so forth. Any place where you can hear right now, YouTube and other places such as this, where you can speak your mind, they want to erase that, eradicate that, and cause you to be held under so many different laws and regulations that if you say anything, you can get locked away for it. Find something very, very important out of this thing. I'm actually skimming through it. It's only 7 pages, so you possibly can read it in your own time once I post the link for you. But one of the thing is, they're going to use race as a big issue. You could say Obama is another piece to this whole puzzle. Obama's going to be is in office now, and a lot of people are going to say negative things about him. They're going to use their same little tacticians to get you to think one way, to think another way. All the conservative talk shows are going to talk negatively about him. Then you're going to have the other instigators, the Al Sharptons and Jesse Jacksons, come in and say that's racist. We need to stop this, that, and the third. And then you have another Don Imus type person bust out with some garbage comment trying to say something else because I don't want to give YouTube any reason to say, okay, this is inappropriate. Anyway, it's going to start another big race nonsensical fiasco over Obama. And this is going to come in and they're going to say, you know what, in the best interest of the people and the government and everybody's well-being and peace, we're going to put this law in place to stop you from saying negative things about somebody just because you have this negative view on that person. In essence, that's going to say you can't say anything negative about us. You can't say anything negative about the government. You can't say anything negative about the banks and so on and so forth. You can't say anything bad about anybody who's doing something terrible to you, your family, and everybody else, because it's going to be against the law to speak your mind. This is crazy stuff, and it's an actual document, and they're actually talking about it everywhere they go. You may hear it in different ways: arbitration, arbitrary Fairness Act, and I'm just trying to read over some of the things, skim through it as fast as I can, give you a little sense of the craziness of it. Okay, under page 3, article 5, mandatory arbitration undermines the development of public law for civil rights and consumer rights. Trying to skim through it and make sure everything. Okay. Basically, what they're saying again, they're going to use civil rights in this, saying that, okay, if you don't allow us to do this, it's going to cause more problems. So to have this freely just ran about nonsense that you can say what you want to say and do what you want to do, boom, we're we got a problem. This word is so funny, you know, and you're probably gonna look like, okay, that didn't sound too bad what he just read, but at the same time, there's so much double talk. One thing it would say is bad, next thing you know it says it's good, and here goes part 7 of that same page. Many corporations add their arbitrary clauses, unfair provisions to see. This is just see. It's so many. They word it in such a way that it's hard to understand. Okay. Clause unfair provisions to deliberately tilt the system against individuals, including provisions that strip individuals of substantial statutory rights, ban class actions, and force people to arbitrate their claims hundreds of miles from their homes. While some courts have been protective of individuals, too many courts have upheld even irregularly unfair mandatory arbitration clauses in wow. You basically need to have a lawyer, a law degree, and a reading coach to sit there and help you read through some of these tangled ideas. They say if you allow somebody else, like a company or CNN to their CBS, like they did with Imus and other individuals, to censor their own company, you will still get you will get unfairness out of these situations. You will get an unfair, unbalanced view. They will do what they want to do and allow the people to say what they want to say about you, and you can't do anything about it because they're going to say we're going to punish them on our own accord. So in essence, we as the government want to step in and make sure we have these laws in place so people can't just go out there and say any nonsense about you, your family, your skin color, your sex, your sexuality, your so on, your so forth, your religions, yada yada yada. Basically, you give us the control, we'll take care of it for you. That is what this is saying. It took me a minute to fully understand exactly what the wording was, but when I sat down and thought about it just now, that's exactly what's going on. That's why they're saying how bad it is, but then on top of that saying, well, you should give it to us. Let us handle it. And they're using the disguise as nice liberals. Democrats are doing this. Not the Republicans this time. It's the Democrats. Democrats now have power, so Democrats going to use their look of nice people. You know, they always got to have a bad guy, and always got to have the good guy to do anything that goes on. They hold each other up. We can go on forever about how twisted this whole situation is. But I'm just going to give you the information right there, and you may interpret it a different way, so if you do, by all means, fix what I said and make sure it's right. I'm just reading off of it what I best can interpret from it. Okay, it's to the link is over under the information section of this little thing or whatever. Also, I would like to say, please, if you have the time, take the time to go to themindkitchen.com. This is my website. I had it up for a year or two now. I'm going to start pushing a little bit more. There you can, upload your own videos and everything like that. Because we do need to get away from YouTube. They're on a censorship path themselves. But, as always, the more you learn, the less they can lie to you. Be easy.